Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Congratulations. It's very brave. You decided that you want to take the next step in your business, maybe start a business, maybe scale a business, and that's a very good start. You know, I've got a real estate business and also an online business, and I didn't start it overnight. I was a manager for over 25 years, and I think after 15 years of management, I thought I want a more free lifestyle because I'm so passionate about traveling. And then I started to be self-employed, which was much better because now I could take off 3 months, or once I did 6 months. And then I thought, but I'm still exchanging my time for money. And then I started a business, and it was in the midst of a crisis actually, but I did. And so I've got so much experience now, and I spend so much money on mentors. I told you already, I spent so much money and time, but they helped me to get where I wanted to be. And so now it's time to share my knowledge, and I'll do it in different ways. In the first place, I want to show you what I'm doing in my life, how I got here. And so that might be inspirational for you, and you can also use these examples and think if they could work for you. That's one thing. Then the other one is, of course, show my knowledge, because I've started businesses. I know what the process is and where you can get started. And people think, they always think so big, and then it's so hard you see the end, but it looks so huge, and then you can hardly start. But I'll show you the steps in between, because as Lao Tzu said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And I want to find where your passion is. And that's because it's a nice example actually, because I'm so passionate about travel. I started a Facebook page 10 years ago, which is called Women Travel Solo. And now I've got 22,000 followers. And just by posting my travels, by posting pictures and my stories sometimes, and people are so inspired by seeing how you do things and how you guide them through a process. So that's what I want you to do. Find out where your passion is, and I'm going to help you with that. And the last part is I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and I'm going to ask you to do some exercises. So in the next video, you get a free webinar, and I'm going to ask you to do these exercises, because listening is just one part, but doing is so important, because then it gets into your system and then you will start doing things. So grab a pen and paper, get into the webinar, and I'll show you my life, and I'll ask you the questions, and in the end of the webinar you'll have this image by yourself. Where am I now? Where do I want to be? And what is my next step? So, and if you don't do anything, your life will be the same. So today is the action. Click the button and get started, and be surprised. See you there.